Some of the naughtiest trucks on the whole railway live at the works. This is where the engines are mended. So, as you can imagine, there's a whole lot of rubbish to be transported. Every so often, one of the engines has to take the scrap iron to the scrap yard where Edward first met Trevor before he moved to the vicarage orchard. The engines nicknamed the train the Scrap. None of the engines liked the job. The trucks were old, rude, and noisy. They took absolutely no notice of anything that was said to them. This is not unusual, but these trucks were worse than most, and they made every engine's journey a misery. One day, BoCo found that he was to take the Scrap. Right, he said to Douglas, who happened to be in the shed with him. I'm having no nonsense from those trucks. They'll come quietly, or else. Hey, smiled Douglas. Show them who's boss. The trucks objected to BoCo because he was a diesel. What's this green thing? They asked. A caterpillar. Then they accused BoCo of bumping them. It is what they deserved, but BoCo had been careful with the trucks. Finally, they pretended their brakes were still on and screamed horribly when BoCo tried to move them. At last, BoCo had enough. Right, he said to the trucks. Any more nonsense and this trip to the scrapyard will be your last. I'll leave you there to be cut up with the other old iron if you don't start behaving. The trucks were silent for the first time that morning, but not for long. One of the oldest trucks began to complain that it felt ill. BoCo didn't believe it, but the trucks made such a fuss that he had to do something. Growling fiercely, BoCo moved around the other trucks and coupled up to the old truck, who was grumbling terribly. Come on, you, grunted BoCo. Move! But before they had moved an inch, there was a splintering noise. Ow! Screeched the truck. Suddenly its floors gave way. The scrap iron he was carrying fell through and landed with a loud crash. Groaned the old truck and collapsed. So BoCo really did have to leave a truck to be broken up for the next scrap train. The other trucks were very worried as they didn't want to be turned into scrap. They were quiet and held for the rest of the day, and it was the easiest run BoCo ever had with the Scrap.